Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm coming at you this morning, or late morning, for the new Amity Affliction Misery album review. Now I'm going to go through track by track and let you know my thoughts on this record. Track number 1, Ivy. I believe I covered that in one of my track reviews or whatever, and I love Ivy Doomsday. It's a great song. It's a song to headbang to. It's a song to really enjoy. And they did a good job on this track, so 5 out of 5 for this song. It was amazing. Even the video was good too. Track number 2, Feels Like I'm Dying. I did state that it was a 3.5 out of 5, but after repeated listens now, it's a really good song. It's just that kind of song where it does have its pause moments with the part where he's like, feels like and then it goes to die again. That's where I had my cringe moments listening to it, but overall, I think this song is going to get a 5 out of 5 because it was an enjoyable track still. Track number 3, Holier Than Heaven. Now, this one, musically, it was great, and I could feel for the lyrics, and to an understanding where I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, this is what I relate to, but not in a way where I can say that I'm stating that I'm feeling for the song, just feeling for the music. I think this song was great, and I'd give this a 5 out of 5. Track number 4, Burn Alive. Yeah, it had a lot of techno kind of melody to it. It goes, I'll burn alive for you. I'll burn alive in June. That part, hook or whatever, was not too bad. And I gotta say, throughout this whole album, it's a good experience. And they talk more about mental health in this record and depression. That's what Misery's about. And I'd give this a 5 out of 5 because Burn Alive was a really enjoyable track. Track number 5, Misery. A few cringe moments through the song and a lot of techno dubstep kind of feels, but wasn't a bad track. I'd give this a 5 out of 5. I enjoyed the track. Track number 6, Kick Rocks. Now, this one was not bad. It was where they're like, kick rocks, kick rocks. That left me to question myself, being like, I don't know if it's good or not. But it's not a bad song. I'd give it a 4.5 out of 5. Just a normal song to throw into the album and keep you going with the record. So 4.5 out of 5 for Kick Rocks. Track number 7, Black Cloud. This one is relatable in the situation I go through, but not in a way where I can say my mental health is messed up. Just where I feel like I'm living in a black cloud, or where this person's living in a black cloud, in a way. I would give this song a 4.5 out of 5 because it was an enjoyable track. Track number 8, DIE. This song was fucking great. It's a rock anthem. I love the pre-chorus. I love the hooks. Sure, the melody where it goes D-I-E, D-I-E, and that part left me to hesitate a little and be like, being like, okay, you're pretty much enjoying the song when you hear this song. It's really good, and I'd give DIE a 5 out of 5, because after repeated listens, you get used to the song. Track number 9, Drag the Lake. This is not a bad song. I'd give this a 4.5 out of 5. There's not much to say on it. It's just one of those tracks where you just go through the record, mostly. Just like Kick Rocks and all that, and Black Cloud. It's not a bad song. Track number 10, Beltsville Blues. This one was decent. It had a few problems with it. Melody-wise, a little, and with Aaron Stringer singing in it was a little off, but it wasn't bad. I'd give this a 4 out of 5 for this song, because it wasn't bad. Track number 11, Set Me Free. This one was a really good track. I come back to listening to it, and sure, I was going to give it a 4.5 out of 5, but I think it deserved a 5 out of 5 because the hooks were changing through the song. When it got to the end, the hook changed and the melody changed, so that's what made it a good song. And I'd give it a 5 out of 5. Final track, The Gift Horse. This one was a decent closing track. It wasn't to the point where it was bad, it was just... It felt like a filler song, but it wasn't. It was a okay song. I'd give it a 4 out of 5. That is going to be it for this album review. What do I think of this record? It was good. It was really good. I'm really glad that they did a good job on this record. Sure, there are some songs that may take me some time to really get used to. Like Kick Rocks sounds like he's throwing a temper tantrum. Black Cloud feels like you're in a fog through this whole song. Drag the Lake feels like you're just dragging a lake. And just, where you just feel like you're dragging a lake, but you're not. Or you're coming out of a lake feeling like you're dragging yourself down to the bottom. Gift Horse was a weird title, but it wasn't bad. And Beltsville Blues, I kind of had a little bit of a problem with it, but I didn't hate it. Overall, this album is worth buying. It's an enjoyment. Even if you want to download it or listen to it, it's worth it. I am going to give this album a 9 out of 10. Sure, there are some problems with a few songs, but I didn't hate it. This is something I can look back at this 2018 and be like, I did this album review. I enjoyed doing this album review because misery is what I feel like I go through at times throughout life or during life and all that. So it's a good album to really enjoy. Comment below. Let me know your thoughts on this record, Misery. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you want to. Support me on my Patreon under Brian Delivers You the Goods. And support me on my Facebook pages under Brian Delivers You Noise and Brian Tells You. But I am giving this album a 9 out of 10, and it will be on my top 20 this year. It's just I'm going to have a hard time deciding which albums I'm going to put on there, because there have been so many good rock records this year. No joke. I will be back at you, I guess, tonight or tomorrow for the Plain White T's Parallel Universe. I gotta hear it a few times in order to see what I think of it. But for now, take care, and I'll see you in my next video.